Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Marina Kristensen. In today's video I want to share with you how I cut my hair at home. And yeah, what I want to mention is that I'm not a professional hair cutter or anything of that sort. But I do cut my hair for over 20 years myself. And I really can't remember visiting a hairdresser. And I also do cut my mother's hair. My mother has a very short hair cut, more into the pixie style, and she has dark and thick hair. I do have thinner hair and I have light hair. I mean, it looks like I have actually dark hair, but I do not have dark hair. I have a ash blonde, which is a medium blonde with a nice, wonderful, pretty grey tone inside. I styled my hair the way I would generally, but as you can tell, this side already curled backwards, so actually it was a little bit curled to the inside, but this side has his own head, and my hair has a right, a whip to the right, a whip to the right, and this side is really hard to get under control, and I don't want to use any product in my hair. But yeah, it was looking the same as here. This is the general way I would style my hair, just simply and nothing special. I already went through so many different hairstyles and hair colors. I really was from white to black. I had almost everything. I had striped hair, I had very short hair, I had hair that was a super strong A-line bob when my back was like almost shaved, and then it turned downward pretty harsh and longer, also with black and then some colors on top, and it looks kind of cool and I loved it. But now I'm more natural and I like the easy styles like this one. And I will hold my hair like this the whole time now. And without further talking, let's straight start into how I cut my hair. And now you will listen to a nice voiceover with the tips and tricks and all my personal preferences, everything I found out works for me, and my experience and what I have picked up over the years, also from videos and things I heard that hairdressers like to do. This is a very simple haircut I did this time. I had a A-line bob, but I wanted to have something straight again, so I let it grow out, and as you can tell, it grew out very much, so I have to bleach my hair again. But I do not have any bleach at home. Nothing is left, and I'm thinking about first using the colors I have at home. Well, I'm not sure about that. I went from this haircut, yes, this is not styled and it looks really weird, to this haircut. And I like the length of it. Maybe it could be a little bit shorter, but I enjoy this. And now we actually will start with the cutting process. First I parted my hair in the middle because this is the look I mostly go for. and then I divide my hair into sections. I personally prefer cutting it while it's a little bit wet, and therefore I'm using a wet towel. I cut the lowest layer a little bit shorter and also very roughly because you don't see it and it will give you a lifting effect, which is great for fine hair like mine. Then cut underneath your fingers. Your fingers are your guideline. And cutting over your fingers, you may will end up having a odd line. Another thing that's very important is that you keep your head straight, because when you bend it too much forward or too much to the sides, you will probably end up not having a straight line. This could look nice if you go for that, but I personally want to have a straight line. And now for a part I really enjoy doing because it's more freestyle, and this can have two effects. When I cut my mother's hair, the effect is that the thick hair will not look too much anymore, and for thin hair it will look like you have more hair because it looks fluffier, as your single hairs have different length. You maybe know these scissors that look like a combination of a comb and a scissor, and I try to resemble this by holding a piece of hair, putting the scissor underneath, and with slight pressure cutting from the head towards the fingers. And I'm doing this for this whole section. Next up is the top section, and I want that both sides have the same length. To achieve that, I cut one side the length I want, and then I'm holding my fingers at the same size of my head, holding the hair tight and going down with my fingers. And when I'm at the end of the cutted side, I know where to cut the other side, if you understand what I mean. And you can do this over your whole head to be more certain about that everything is similar. After cutting around, again, I will lift my hair. I'm doing the lifting effect. And then I let my hair dry a little bit. This way I can see how much more lifting effect I want to add, or if I'm okay with this. But most of the time I definitely add more lifting in the back of my head. So I'm dividing my hair again and make the back fluffier. The last step is that I'm taking single strand of hair on the top of my head and give it a little more structure, and yeah, then I'm done. About 3 weeks later, I decided to color my hair in the color plum, which is a semi-permanent hair color, as I still hadn't any new bleaching. But I found a company I really want to try, and I just ordered the bleaching, and I will do a review video on that, so stay tuned. And this is how the color plum looked about 1 or 2 days after I colored my hair. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we'll see you next time again. Make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. Hit the little bell so that you always get notified when I upload a new video. And yeah, that's everything. And goodbye.